Belle Collective.
Oh,
It's only two
Cliff.
things I care about. So let's get into the first part, the peace party.
It was hidden. The
Tamra
episode was
versus
hidden.
Marie and So Gucci versus Latrice. Marie, you was dog ass wrong. That's why don't nobody give a damn about what's going on with your mama and what's going to continue to happen with your mama.
Because she's addicted to drugs.
Drugs.
And I'm
You
glad
got her.
Amber getting her lawyer involved, which is why Letitia was up there about damn crying, trying to hug on her because she ain't trying to get in no
sorry.
damn trouble.
So
So
Sorry,
she
I
cheek.
went with Marie.
and Gucci, I need you to stop with this threatening behavior that you put out there, because the same energy that you gave Selena, you gave to Latrice. With Selena, you was sitting over there doing all that talking, but when you couldn't take what else it was that she said, you decided to run up. With Latrice, y'all started talking, then it went from the clapping, but you wanted to show how big and bad you was, so you decided to go the extra mile, which is to stand up over her like you was about to do something. But everybody else around the table keep trying to paint you as though you the victim, but she obviously keeps showing y'all that she's not. And then it's the way you went back and told the story to JJ, for me, leaving out all the damn details, and that just pissed me off. So Gucci, I'm not really on your team right now, girl. I'm not.
I never felt bad for her when she was crying about the whole real estate deal. Just because if you can't close the fucking deal, you can't close the deal. And if you was a real ass realtor, you would have had her sign a non-compete from the jump. So I don't feel bad for her at all. I mean, it just is what it is. Plus, two questions is like, for one, well, not two questions. Like I said, number one, she didn't sign a non-compete. Number two, even if Latrice had told you, hey, I'm going to go with somebody else, what was you going to benefit from that? Nothing. You were still going to be mad because you weren't going to get a check. So it's just like, girl, shut up.
Yeah, I agree. And I really don't like the way she recounts the situation. And I didn't like it that episode. And I'm so glad I stuck to my guns, because y'all was really trying to argue with me about that shit. Like I wasn't seeing what the fuck I was seeing. Mm-hmm. So Gucci likes to run up on people. And I feel like, Jamie, if you hadn't said it for this episode, I wouldn't have noticed it because it happened so fast. But she jumped up at that table first, and then Latrice jumped up.
Yeah.
Okay. And I do believe that Latrice is in an abusive relationship in a way that we're not exactly clear on, because now I'm starting to think there's even more shit going on that we don't know about. It's not even him putting his hands on her or being aggressive. It's other shit that he's making her do. When she said that shit about if he getting his thing sucked, we sucking it together. I was just kind of like, so has anything happened with you, Josh, and Cliff in y'all house? Because that's the first thing that came to my mind. So I do feel like Latrice got her own issues, but Gucci is insecure. And it shows in the way she handled herself. You take everything personal. You do all your little slick shade and shit. You be charading it, really, because whenever somebody, pop back at your ass, you play victim and act like somebody did something to you. So yeah, I'm really kind of over So Gucci and her thin ponytail having husband. What was the point of getting her a stripper, JJ? What's that about? Do you like to watch her get it from other dudes? Because that's probably a possibility.
That was for him.
Him and Cliff. And I bet you Glenn was mad because he wasn't there to see the stripper too.
Yikes. Listen, because I didn't understand that. I was like, wow, out of all things, she thought she was going to get a bigger ring, but she ended up getting a bigger dick. Okay. But it was really, first of all, Marie, that hard ass booty, I need you to sit it down, because she was trying so hard to shake that thing everywhere. It was very annoying. But it was really Cliff for me, because Cliff could not keep his eyes off this man, Dangling.
Cliff?
And he literally went around Letitia's head to look more at what was going on. But if Latrice would have did anything like that, he would have snatched her up. But you could look at the dick, though.
They was looking together.
Listen, and I'm over here. Him and Latrice or him and Letitia?
Him, Latrice. But he was looking harder than her.
I'm thinking about Letitia.
Everybody. Letitia and Latrice. Latrice was jumping up and down like fucking Chung Lee on a video game. And Letitia was in the back whispering real low. And Cliff was whispering. Cliff was like direct. This. You see this, huh? You see it. I think about 15 inches long. And let's not forget that Cliff also told Glenn that he need to dress up like a woman and stand in the mirror. I didn't even know what the fuck that meant, but I'm starting to think. Know either. Based on the way you look, which you probably looked like when you were a young man, you getting with Latrice because she was so young and ignorant of certain things, and the way shit happened with Josh. I'm kind of low-key wondering if you are addicted to boys, because you come off like one of them aggressive ass old niggas that go down on the corner and pay to have the little gay boys jump in their car for $50. But you know, who knows?
That's exactly what
You
my
ain't
mind
lying.
went. Why you put Josh out for real?
Girl,
This is
that's
very
what I
telling. And then you got a little jealous of Letitia that you decided to go snitch on her to her man. What is this
Mm.
about?
Hey, we all in here looking at dick together. Don't get your woman.
And now it makes sense. If we doing it, we doing it together. Well, clearly y'all was looking at it together. So I mean, I don't know no more. Latrice, I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know, girl. America is confused. But why you call that lady husband, Cliff? And then got him on the phone talking about his last name as though it holds weight when he didn't give a fuck about his last name when he was out there cheating the first time. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm so
Because
annoyed.
Cliff a bitch. Because Cliff a bitch. I'ma just say it. We long enough in the video. He a bitch.
We say
What you gonna do, nigga? You a bitch. like who does that?
I don't know, but I agree with you,
a lot.
Jamie. I was thinking that's why he kicked Josh out the house. Josh make you feel seen, exposed, I should say.
Damn.
You know, Scotty, I see Scotty in the comments making little comments and shit.
What?
And I feel like you.
He
I
said
see Scotty. He said, "I wish I would have been into the party. Me and Cliff could have been looking together. So you gonna tell us, or you gonna play?"
Did Scotty ever tell y'all the story?
Because you know
Didn't he say he was gonna tell us something last time we was talking about Belle Collective?
What you know, Scotty?
Because I feel like
thought
you
he
in these
did say
comments
that.
commenting because you want to say something, but you don't want to say it because Latrice your friend.
Say
But
it with your chest.
Just saying something.
What do you know?
I feel like he went missing.
You know what we know.
Scotty said, "I
Listen, don't
can't
tell
spill
us
my
what you know.
beans."
Don't tell us what they say around Mississippi, because I'm sure the boys know around Mississippi.
What's really going on? Was there anything else? I feel like that was really all to the episode.
I don't know,
told us
Cliff
him-
Funny. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I know
okay.
Cliff.
But you know Latrice though, and you know Mississippi though.
You don't know him or you don't know of him. You might know of him. What you done heard?
I'm gonna leave it alone because I feel like you don't want to tell us. But I'm gonna just say you could DM us. We ain't gonna tell nobody.
Child. I'll let the people know, ain't it? Nothing else, right? Belle Collective. They won. I think those were the only two things.
You think we
What he say?
gonna do? He said we not gonna do.
We was just trying to find out some things.
We just want
Get
the
to the
truth.
bottom.
We just trying to listen to the bottom. Trying to up the ladder to the roof where we can see heaven much better. Okay.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, that was a good
I don't
ass
have nothing.
episode.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and keep this thing.
Last thing. My mind kind of wondered if Carlos planted the stripper there because it was given very much when Phaedra ordered the big dick stripper in the earlier season of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh,
It reminded me of the exact same thing when the stripper was doing his stuff and Mama Joyce was there. She did it for Candy birthday, I think.
Oh.
And I was like, I wonder if this was like a scheme that Carlos set up. But that was the only thing.
Most things are schemes that Carlos set up. So that's likely. Y'all know how he liked to put his people on blast and you know, kind of sit there and giggle like a little badass, you know, rambunctious kid. Once again, burning the ant.